1,000 deaths when I see someone I care about in pain. When I see someone whose life isn't getting better and the only thing they can think to do is to kill themselves. They may not do it, but the thought is still there in the back of their mind. And sometimes there is very little that can be done to stop them from going through with it, or from wanting to go through with it. I'm not really one to talk about suicide though. 148 is my magic number, because it's the number of times I've tried to kill myself. Every way you can think of, I've tried it more than once. Suicide is an interesting thing though. Some people go for a quiet exit, knife, hanging, overdose, jumping off a bridge. Because people don't notice them when they're alive, so they make a quiet exit and people still don't notice. Some people go for a loud exit, like a gun. A knife can kill you slowly and is quiet, whereas the gun is loud and quick and it alerts people to the situation. Maybe the reason people use guns is because they want the fast escape but the loud one, so it lets people know that they used to exist, or they'd start to care. I've found that no matter what way I try, people are ever going to care. People in today's society don't want to make your problems theirs, because that means they would actually have to pretend they're a decent human being. They may say to you that you can talk to them about your problems and that they care about you. There are some genuine people out there, and it is those people that you need to hold on to. But the rest of them, they don't care. There would probably be the one person who stands at the bottom of the bridge filming it and telling you to do a front flip on the way down. Sometimes we say, I just can't do this. I've thought it so many times in my life. I've never had that social network of people who were willing to help me. It's been that way most of my life. 5 years through school, 2 years through college, and throughout the years as I've had many jobs. And it sucks. It makes me feel that I'm not worthy to live a life of happiness. You know, I hear voices in my head all the time, like the angel and devil on my shoulder. They're always so loud, like they're fighting each other. I talk to them sometimes, when I'm on my own, and that's when I start self-harming. I was raised to do what I was told, and when I'm told to self-harm, I have to do it. I know that makes me sound like a complete psychopath, but no. Just a schizophrenic freak that nobody cares enough about to help. I mean, I go to therapy, but the voices don't like that at all. They always talk to me throughout the sessions and make fun of me for being weak and seeking help, and after I get punished. But hey, at least when I kill myself, everyone's problems will stop. They wouldn't have to deal with me and they could live a happy, normal life. That's the mindset that I have, and that I don't know, but probably how everyone who is suicidal, that's their mindset. I used to date this guy, well, not really date him, but we were seeing each other, and he travelled a couple of hours to come and see me, and he took me out for a really nice dinner, and he said to me at the end of the day, he said, "You're not what I expected. I don't date fat women." He said that I could go and join my best friend in hell and kill myself. My best friend killed herself when I was about 16, and she jumped off a bridge. And I was there. I was there. The night happened, and from the time that I was 16 to now, which is 4 or 5 years, I thought that it was my fault, that I could have stopped her from doing that I could have helped her and got her through this, and I felt that I could have done something. And it's only in the recent weeks that I've finally come to the knowledge and understanding that I couldn't have helped her. It sucks. Life is complicated. It's not supposed to be easy. We have trials, we have problems that we need to solve, but it's not like a Rubik's Cube. You know, there aren't set ways to do it and set ways to solve it. Life is going to be difficult, and it's going to be that way before it can get easy. But that's why you need to have people around you who actually want to be there for you. Suicide it's a permanent solution to a temporary problem, a problem that can be solved. Problems are meant to be solved, that's why it's called a problem. Like, in a maths exam, you have a maths problem and you solve it. That's just like life's problems. You solve it and you work at it. It's going to be difficult. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's gonna be really easy and you're gonna breeze through life, because you're not. Not everyone's perfect and not everyone's life is perfect. No matter what you see on your favourite celebrities' Instagram posts. Yeah, they may look like they're having a good time, but you don't know what's going on. And that's another thing that really annoys me. Social media. Like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. It's just annoying because you see your favourite celebrity having a great life and you think that's what life is. You think that their life is perfect. But it's very rarely that way. It's very rarely perfect, and they're battling their own demons. They're battling so hard in their own heads. But they have to have an image that they need to maintain, so they put on a smile and pose for a camera, and then when the camera's gone, it's back to the battle. Back to the battlefield. Life sucks. It really does. And a lot of the time, I feel like I'm not worthy to live it. But you just have to press on. Press on and find people that maybe they're in the same situation as you and you can help each other through that. Someone I know, he's going through a lot of the similar things that I've been through, and he's been there for me and I want to be there for him. And I've only known him for a little while, and I've told him more things than I have told people I've known for 10, 12 years. It just shows that when you really trust someone, when you really think that they are a good person, you can tell them anything. I'm not going to tell you to have a good day. I'm just going to tell you to have a day. Live your life. To each day is a new opportunity to try again. It's not like in an exam where you only have one chance and it gets sent off. Every day is a new opportunity. Don't let suicide be the answer. Just hold on. Place your hand over your heart, and if you can feel it, that's called purpose. That's what you live for. Find those things that you can hold on to, that memory, that person, that event in your life. Keep hold of those things. Keep hold of them and push on for those things. Maybe it'll take a long time. Everything is going to be okay. Maybe not today, but eventually. I've had people say to me, why don't I just make it 200, 300 times where I've tried to kill myself? Because nobody wants me here, and a lot of the time I've considered it. I've considered ending everything, because what's the point? Life is hard enough as it is without having people to drag you down. It's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to have friends. But I don't have any. Because people stab me in the back, they make fun of me, they do all these things, they notice my flaws, but they never notice my strengths. Look, I draw, I'm good at drawing, I know I'm good at drawing. And I'm good at other things too, but people only focus on the things that I've done wrong, like, oh, she's done drugs, or she's drank too much, or she smokes a lot. They only focus on those things, not the things that I'm good at. It sucks. People think that suicide is going to solve everything, that it's going to make everything better and their problem's going to stop. What about the people you leave behind? Your family, friends, partners, whatever. They're left to pick up the pieces. It's difficult. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that life isn't difficult and that I don't wish that I could end everything, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend I don't want that. I could easily jump out of a window or slice my throat. People see the scars because they're going to be there forever. I've carved words into my skin in an attempt to make myself pretty, because that's what I've been told. It's not good. That's not the way to go. Seek help from people. Find someone who you can trust to talk to them and help them. If they're going through the same thing, help them, because then you can help yourself. It just breaks my heart when people think that suicide is their one and only option. It kills me. It really does. And it makes me just wish that I could go to wherever they are and hold them in a tight hug and say, you're not alone. That I'll hold my hand out to them and tell them it's okay, I'm going to help you. That's what I want to do. Sadly, life doesn't always work out the way you want it to. I wanted to be a mermaid when I was little. See, that turned out quite well. Just remember, don't ever resort to suicide. Just think about the things you'll leave behind.